Okay, hello. How is everybody? Good to be here. So we are now in Barbados. I'll show you around in a minute. We got in quite late-ish yesterday. No Jane today. She might pop on in the week sometime. She's got a few things to sort out. As you can see, we've got pretty good internet here, which is absolutely fantastic, which means that I can get back to a bit of normality as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned, as far as doing videos and bringing you guys up to date. I am going to do a recap of the corporate webinar. I'll record that and I'll put it into my YouTube channel so that you can read or listen to that later on. I have watched the recording, so I'll be able to do a recap pretty easily on that. So fantastic to be here. I'll just show you. We're in a place called Coconut Court, and as you can see there, not a bad view, to be honest. So we're here for 7 days, or 7 nights, should I say. And I am actually meeting up with some founders here in Barbados this week. So that'll be really cool. And if anybody is in Barbados at the moment, they want to meet up, just drop me a message on my OMail, red1@omail.ai, and we can hook up and talk about all things ONPASSIVE. So that'll be pretty cool. So let's first of all let's talk about the new website. If you haven't seen it already, go and have a look at it. It is really top notch. And as I was saying before, there is now a shift within the company away from the foundership to the user, the customer, the consumer. And that is now reflected in the new website. If you haven't had a look at it, if you click on products, it only highlights the products that we have, which is the ecosystem, ONET, OMail, OTrim, and the next one which is coming, which is going to be the OConnect. Andrew Colehern, my buddy, thank you so much for your super sticker, my friend. That is very kind of you. So we are now definitely in the situation where everything that happens as far as corporate ONPASSIVE, that is the websites, the advertising, the rhetoric, the whatever we are doing in the public domain now is all geared and focusing on the consumer. And rightly so, because there is no point for the last 4.5 years saying that we are going to be a customer-based business if our focus is not on the customer. So I'm really pleased to see that. The website, new website as well, very techie feel to it. A lot of lines, a lot of arrows, bits and pieces. But as far as layout is concerned, it's really good. One thing you should all go and have a look is when you get to the first page and before you scroll down, on the right-hand side, it's got a little drop-down bit that says OMail, OTrim, and ONET. Have a look at the videos that explain each of those products on there. It's absolutely fantastic. Really good source of information. If you are showing somebody ONPASSIVE and you are trying to explain it, you're not quite sure, you can send them to ONPASSIVE and you can say, just have a look at those. It'll give you a lot more information. Also, if you scroll down as well, they are talking a lot more about the customer, what ONPASSIVE ecosystem can do for the customer, and also a section about business, about what ONPASSIVE itself can do for that business. Colonel Daniel Lee, thank you so much, my friend, for your super sticker. So then, let's now talk about the corporate webinar. Like I said, I am going to do a recap of the highlights of that. That will be recorded. But let's talk about what we saw and all the rest of it. Funnily enough, I had an email. In fact, it wasn't an email. It's underneath a comment underneath one of my YouTube videos of somebody who was saying, Red, why can't we have a forum to discuss our thoughts and views of where we think and what we think ONPASSIVE should be doing? You see, this person said, every time I mention anything, it seems to get deleted. Now, it wasn't negative comments this person was saying. Juanita Ali, my friend, how are you? And great to see you. Can't wait to meet you once again on April the 22nd in Manchester. We'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, this person was saying that why can't we have an open forum discussion about where we think ONPASSIVE should be going, which direction, what we should be doing, etc. Now, I have replied to this person and I asked the question, why did you join ONPASSIVE? Now, the reason I'm bringing this up now is because of a little bit of the feeling I'm getting with certain things I'm reading around of people's not frustration, but they are in limbo a little bit at the moment. And they seem to have all of a sudden decided that they know way more about advertising. They know way more about marketing. They know way more about producing products and all the rest of it than ONPASSIVE does. We really need to remind ourselves why we have joined ONPASSIVE as a founder. Why did we get involved with ONPASSIVE? Of course, we got involved because we are looking to make a residual income from the products and services of ONPASSIVE. But more importantly, most of us have joined it because of the automation, because it is hands-free, because the company do so much for us on our behalf, because we suck at it, to be absolutely blunt. We have tried, we have failed, we have been involved with things that just haven't worked because they have been empty promises. Everything that ONPASSIVE is doing now, they are doing in a controlled, strategic manner because they know more than us. They know better than us. And you only have to look at the corporate webinar, the laser show, and the unveiling of the new metro station in Dubai. This has all been done by design, guys. And the reason it has been done by design is to gain the maximum exposure for the longest period of time for our company, which is ONPASSIVE. We are in a unique position as founders within this company that we have foot in the door, so to speak, as a foundership, and we are going to benefit and gain the most from that position. And what do we have to do in return? Quite simply, nothing. All we have to do is stay plugged in, stay up to date, sit back and carry on with your lives. Continue to do what you have always done. Don't give up your day job. Is it going to make a difference to you in the long term, being a founder in ONPASSIVE? Absolutely, it is, 100%. Because it is all geared and it is all going in the direction that the company wants us to. Have there been bumps in the road as far as where they thought there would be, how things were going to roll out and all the rest of it? Of course. It is only natural that there has been hiccups. It is only natural that things have not gone 100% according to plan. But the main game of this is to be a company that is well recognized, well established, and does what it says on the tin. This is what the O-Media departments are doing now. They are making sure that we are out there, seen, front and center, exposure for our products and services. Now, why is that going to benefit us as a founder? Why? As they say, all roads lead to Rome. It does not matter how somebody this is a customer, accesses the ecosystem. Lois White, thank you so much for your super sticker and also rejoining the T Club. It doesn't matter how people come to the ecosystem, because it will benefit a founder. All of these people now that are seeing the adverts, they are going to the website, they are registering, they will eventually be a user in one of us, one founder's organization. Do we want to get busy with our referral links? Yeah, hell yes, I certainly do. And I'm sure you guys do as well. But we need to make sure that the timing is right, that products are right, and everything works correctly. This is where we are at the moment. This is why we are asking for patience. This is why we as leaders are trying to update you as much as possible with the information that we have. But the main importance is that you guys don't start running around like headless chickens and talking about things you know nothing about, suddenly becoming marketing gurus, suddenly becoming great entrepreneurs within the internet space, when at the end of the day, you are here because you couldn't make it on your own. We need ONPASSIVE, but more importantly, we need ONPASSIVE to work correctly. And this is what they're doing right now, is they are working very tirelessly in the background to make sure everything works correctly. We have to be fit for purpose. We found with OConnect that gateway to get into the system wasn't quite correct. They are working on this right now. There is other things as well within the ecosystem that there have been glitches, bumps in the road, whatever. They are working on these right now, and we are trying to identify what is causing these problems. But we need to understand and realize that things do not always go according to plan. Does this mean that they are not going to happen? Doesn't mean that at all. It just means that they are not ready within the timescale we thought they would be ready in. There's always going to be these problems, guys, and we as founders should be big enough to know that it does not make any difference as far as where we are positioned within the company. So I'm sorry if I am preaching to the converted. I'm sorry if I am maybe sounding a little bit harsh about it all at the moment. But we certainly need to trust and believe in our company, because what is the point of us being here if we do not? Why worry yourselves? Why be bothered if you are not bothered? And if you are not bothered, get a refund. I know it's an easy sentiment to say, but if you aren't of that ilk, if you are not an ONPASSIVian, if you do not believe in the project and believe in what we are trying to achieve here, then why are you here? You can sit in the sidelines and you can watch. I know people who have done this, who have had refunds, and that's exactly what they are doing. Anyway, on a much nicer note, I am obviously here in Barbados for the next 5 days or so. I will be doing daily lives all the way through. I will be here for 360. And obviously, if there is anything from corporate that you guys need to know, myself, Chris, or Marty will update you as soon as we have that information. Talking of my two amigos, Chris is coming on at past, so that is in 15 minutes time, and Marty has already scheduled his for the top of that. Alan Lawrence, I'm not going to St. Lucia, mate. I've already been there once actually before, but not on this trip, no, we are not. And again, I've just seen Daryl Cook on here as well. Thank you so much to Janet Butler, Daryl Cook, Peter Sarer for doing the write-up from the corporate webinar. It was really good, actually. I loved seeing Mohammed Kamal and Dr. Sohar as well. Obviously, Asiyash Mufar and all the other leaders that were on there as well, giving their thanks to it. But it's great to see so many people now within ONPASSIVE all working towards the same goal. Whatever their position is within ONPASSIVE, each and every one of these people is all going towards the same goal. Whether they are a technician, whether they are working in the offices in Hyderabad, whether they are part of Omedia, whether you are a leader yourself or just an ONPASSIVian, the whole concept of what we are all collectively doing is driving ourselves and the company forward for what is going to be an amazing future. Everything that we are doing is for longevity, if that's how you say it. Okay, we are here for the long haul. Okay, we have got the contract on the station with ONPASSIVE for 10 years. Can I see it changing to a different name? I can't. Why wouldn't they just renew it? But this is all the same thing. Okay, everything that is being done by design to be here for the long haul. And I'm sure we will all collectively agree is that the last thing we want ONPASSIVE to do is to be a flash in the pan. You know, people get euphoric about ONPASSIVE. It's there, all of a sudden, it's not there. I want this company to be here for years and years to come. I want it to grow into what we perceive it to have the capability of being, and that is the largest internet company on the planet. I cannot see why it will not happen. With what we know, with how it is being marketed, with the people that we have involved, how can we not succeed? As Ash said on the corporate, we lose many battles along this journey, but the main importance is that we win the war. That time is coming. Our day is coming as far as ONPASSIVE is concerned. And it really is fantastic to see. Anyway, that's it from me for today. I believe today Michael Williams and Julie Wen are doing a 3 o'clock Eastern, I believe. And obviously, big thanks and congratulations also to Rob and Lynn for continuing every single night doing their 12 o'clock. Great to see you guys doing that. And obviously, I'm sure they're going to be on there as well. I'm going to say a few hellos to a few people, and then might go back to the beach. It is important, by the way, as well, guys, to recharge your batteries, because if you don't recharge, 3 p.m. Eastern, thank you, Tanya, ONPASSIVE. If you don't recharge, then how are you going to regenerate yourself for the next burst? Okay, so we got Jerry Nix, hello to you, Jay Woo Ventures and Brenda McIntyre, Von Finn and Elsie Patch. Glad to see you better, Elsie. Lynn Nakamoto is here, and Gemma Ramaki, Josie Ray, Stephen Newell, Randy Leonard, Juanita Ali, and JC Sanabria, I believe that is. Bridget Johansson, Cynthia Daring, and Henry Horn, Kushal Pegu. Arta Scoocher, hello, buddy. Manoj is here as well, Yin Yang 4444. Kawayabo and Jane Helms, the lovely Polly Cherry and Casey Zevenberger, Jennifer Dickinson and John, the barbershop, Big Man White. Dawn McIntyre, hello, lovely. Rob Gorman is here. I've got that beachy look, Rob? Hey, listen, as they say, when in Rome, might as well dress for the occasion. Fatima is here as well, Abdi Alasso and Peter Murrell. Ty Young is here, hi to you, Carl Chapman and Tom Taylor, see you go past, Janet Bowman, Gina Lever, hello to you. Incredible India, it's on my bucket list, by the way. Holly the Bugs is in the casa, hello to you, Michael Klaus. And Abdi Alasso, I said hello to you. Couple more, and then I'm going to be out of here. Gift of ONPASSIVE, Keanu McLaughlin. You're here, or McCulloch. I always mess it up. David Rosalski, hello to you. David Ralsowski needs a vacation. 13 years since he had one. It's not good for the soul, my friend. Definitely need to recharge. Patricia Green is here. Last one is going to go to Kaylee, who was first through the door today. Congratulations. Okay, guys, I'll see you all tomorrow at the same time, same place. And I'll also look out in my YouTube channel for the recap as well. I'll go over that. That's it for me then. I'm out of here. Bye for now.